This is Capital Views, and I'm Mike Bradner, and we have with us a new representative from Fairbanks, Adam Wool. And we had a very contested election. You had an incumbent that you had to run against. But tell us about yourself and what possessed you to do what you did.
Well, it was something I've been thinking about for a long time, but wasn't ready to do it. And then the opportunity came up, and certain people were encouraging me to, why don't you run? Why don't you go into this race? And I thought about it, and I care a lot about certain issues, and I figured now's the time to do it, and I went for it, and I'm here. So
when did you come to Alaska?
1982.
And you were how old?
21.
So you came, you saw, and you stayed.
Yes. I've tried to leave a couple times, but I keep coming back. So.
And your businesses and family, tell us.
Well, in I think '86, I started my first business in Fairbanks, which was Hot Licks homemade ice cream. And my brother and I did that. I was attending the university studying physics, so I took a year off to open an ice cream parlor, and everyone thought I was crazy. And it was successful, and then I went back to school and finished. And my brother stayed on with the business, and he eventually bought me out. And then I opened another business near the college, a small pub. And then I opened another business called the Blue Loon, which I currently own, which is a little bit outside of town near the university that does music and food and movies, and it's more of an entertainment venue. So
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Attracts a cross-section of people for different purposes.
It does, yeah. We have Alaska Design Forum lectures. We had the Alaska Center for Energy and Power lectures. We do a lot of movies. We do rock concerts. We do comedy shows. We do, like you say, a cross-section of everybody.
Now you're married?
I'm married for 14 years. We've been together 14 years. We've been married 12 years. And my wife and 2 children live in Fairbanks, 4 and 8 years old.
4 and 8 years old?
Yeah, I have young children.
That's pretty rare in this legislature that people have young children at home.
Yeah.
You sort of wonder if that is an unrepresented segment of our society. I mean,
I see that around. A lot of people have grandkids. You don't see too many people with younger kids. There's a few maybe. I think it is underrepresented, and especially with a lot of issues of education coming up, and I feel like I have an intimate knowledge of it, and it affects me. And that, in fact, that's one of the things that sort of prompted me to get involved. Was my kids' school was, last session it went over due to education funding, and every year they don't know how many teachers they're going to have, and I was concerned about that. So that was one of the reasons. So yeah, I think it's good to have a parent of young kids down here.
It's a little different perspective.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, that's the main issue, that it's called all of us kids having a job.
Yeah.
The whole thing. What committees are you on?
I'm on Health and Social Services, Energy, Economic Development, and Art Policy.
So what are the issues for Fairbanks this time around? I mean,
energy.
Yeah. That's a perennial.
It is. It's just been going on for so long, and our energy costs are so much higher than, not everywhere in the state, but for a major city, it's certainly the highest. And people are spending more of their income on energy, and it's affecting the economy as a whole.
What do you spend for fuel?
Well,
I see your grimace.
Well, it's a double-edged sword. The price of fuel's come down, so some people are spending $500 a month on to heat their house, on top of a mortgage, and then maybe $300 for electric. We plug in our cars, and we have appliances, so electric's up, fuel's up. It was causing people to leave. So it's come down a little bit, and I think electric's going to come down here. It's a little slower to catch up to the other utilities, but
so people want relief. They don't care really where it comes from.
That's right. That's right. And there's gas, a lot of gas talk. Short-term gas, long-term gas. That's really a big issue, and hopefully something will happen here.
Because Fairbanks is interesting. It's got sort of a condensed core.
Yeah.
Then it's Alaska sprawl.
Yeah.
When you
yeah.
out into, there's a lot of difficulty serving people.
There is.
In that sprawl area.
There is, because that was one of the issues, was getting gas to the more densely populated areas isn't as difficult, and it's, you know, there's a good economic payback for the utilities, but when you start getting out where I live and a lot of other people live, it's a lot of miles of pipe for not a lot of burners.
Now, you actually live in south, out towards the University, Esther? And
yeah, I live along the Parks Highway, just south of town, or west of town, I guess, as the highway comes in. So
then turns it, turns into the Nenana. Well, we always called it the Nenana Road.
Yeah.
Because that's as far as it
Yeah.
went, and there was just a dust track.
Right. I live near the old Nenana Highway. There's a little segment of it that's still called the old Nenana Highway, but I live near there, but on the Parks Highway. But
So you're part of the Energy Committee, and so
I am.
how many other Fairbanksons on that committee? I mean,
Dave Talarico's from Healy. No other Fairbanks.
he's got an energy background. He worked for Usability.
Yeah, coal industry. Yeah.
And well, we're about out of time. And
Already?
it's been,
We just got started.
I know. Time goes fast. And it's been good to talk to you, and good luck.
Oh, well, I had a budget solution for you, but I guess that'll wait till next time.
We'll talk about that. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, right.
I'm Mike Bradner, and this has been Capital Views, and we've been talking to Adam Wold, a new representative from Fairbanks.